Trial Force Energy, everybody, caught you raw. Infinite energy for all, infinite energy for all, infinite energy for all. Just got finished raining over here. We got gray skies. I'm doing happy. I'm feeling great. You know, I got my tie on today. Did a little business, a little bit of business. I shaved up, I trimmed up. Man, so let's talk about being a teacher, being a cosmic spiritual teacher. A cosmic spiritual teachers, we have them all over the place right now. Some people want to be a teacher of the body, where the man must do this, or he ain't doing it right. We got this Yada awakening guy, Yada. He's talking a lot of mouth, saying, "Man, you gotta do this and this." So then you have your other groups of people who speaks and say things, and you wanna be like, hey, you know, we know what it's supposed to mean to be a spiritual teacher, and they got their groups, and they talk to people, and they say what they want to say. You got so many different groups of teachers out here, so-called teachers, and I'm like, okay, what is it that grabs your attention when it comes to certain individuals? Or what makes you want to listen to these certain individuals? And I ask this question is because, you know, yeah, I make things. A lot of folks put stuff out here, and we may not catch fire, or we may not catch a larger scale of folks. But we put our message out there, and it gets clicks and get likes. But you know, then we have people that says whatever after asshole, and they get millions of views. And it's like, damn. It's like if someone's feeding your ego, they get all the views, right? So it seems to me that the spiritual community is about feeding your folks' egos. And all the ones who I see who feeds your ego get 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 views. And the ones who just want to, who talks common sense, like, hey, no, common sense is spiritual. You don't have to be all this talk about we are gods and stuff. You don't have to be about that. It could be about how to just better yourself. To me, that's even more better than talk about we are gods. Because damn, if we gods, I need one of y'all to definitely snap your fingers and erase all this shit right now. I know we gods in the sense of the terminology of what it is, but most of the people really take that term to overboard. They take overboard. All these terminologies that we use to describe our mental thinking get twisted and turned into a new doctrine. And most times these doctrines aren't helping many folks. Many people don't need to be hearing certain type of doctrines because they ain't ready. They're not ready to be talking about go to a dark side, you're a god. They're not ready to be like use this hex everybody. Some people not ready to talk about hexes and curses and demonology and stuff like that. That's why you had small circle groups only knowing this information. Now all this information is all over the place, and folks all over think they can talk about it because they saw their favorite presenter give it out information out. Now they're ready. Yeah, you heard your favorite presenter. Now you're a master teacher. You're not really supposed to work like that. You're not a master teacher just because you heard your favorite presenter talk about the Baphomet goat. Now you can repeat what he said. Now you're a teacher. Nah. There's supposed to be some levels to this. But the people who aren't ready to give out the information, they're the ones who be getting all the clicks. And it's because they feed the ego, and they feed in the ego and not actually talking to the spirit about the matter of things. And it's easy for me to come up here and say you're a god and you're better than everyone else that doesn't look like you or talk like you. And if I gave out that information, of course they're going to get all the clicks and likes, because that's what folks want to hear. They want to hear they're better than somebody else. So this whole community, if you want to call it that, because everything is grouped together, it can be a little bit dysfunctional, disheartening, because you have one person pushing this message over here about go into the darkness and feed your inner beings and curse and screw everybody else, and then you have somebody else over here saying stay in the light, be a light worker, we all only light, love light, it's all peace and love. While meantime, over here, yeah, you're saying it's peace and love, but you know, ain't nothing peace and love. Ain't no peace and love 32 minutes ago when you saw 3 black kids jump another black boy. They ain't peace and love. We still killing each other. So, you know, yeah, it's just demon time, all this other stuff. Most people are not ready for a lot of information. So we just gotta be careful when you tell people go on demon time. They're thinking that, oh, you talking about get a gun. That's not what demon time. But actually, you know what? Shit. Demon time is probably that, because you know you got folks talk about I'm on demon time. That means you're gonna be doing something rugged to somebody. You're gonna be snatching somebody up. You're gonna be hitting somebody in the head with a hish. You know, with the head with the what Jamal Campbell. Not Jamal. I think I said it right. Yeah. You, Mr. Campbell, hit him with the head with the. So we are you gotta be careful with who you be trying to get your information from. Now, talking about the darkness and the light, there's nothing wrong with darkness. There's nothing wrong with the light. But if you are already mentally ain't ready, ain't set yourself up to understand that I can't forever stay in the darkness, and then you can't forever stay in the light. You gotta have some type of balance in between. You gotta go up and down, up and down. But if you ain't that person that been taught what this means, and you're just being told, oh, you gotta be in the darkness, working for the darkness, chaos is energy. Chaos is good, but chaos is dangerous at the same time. The sperm going into the woman is chaos. because he got millions of little small ships fighting each other for a winner. That's chaos, but it's controlled chaos because it's going through one tube, and this one tube have antibiotics that destroys the sperms like viruses, because sperms is triggered as a virus to the woman's body because it's trying to invade. And so that is controlled chaos. That is chaos for a purpose. But when you tell people to go into the chaos, dark energy, and they don't have a purpose, you setting that person up. That person's going to be set up for failure. So you can't just tell folks to go into the light either, because they're going to be blinded by a leader who's blinded by his own truth. There's a lot of people who are blinded by their own truth, and it's their truth, and they get the likes and viewerships because they cater to what women want, like yada. Women love to hear, oh, I want to take care of you, pay all your bills, pay your pay your children's way to college. I want to pay your cats and your dogs to be okay. I want to pay for all your clothes. I pay for your nails too, girl. I pay for everything. Just be loyal to me. Of course you're gonna be loyal to your wives. You're gonna treat her like that. Yeah, man. You know, of course, a woman's gonna be happy if you pander to her. Now, yes, I pander to women, but I pander to a limit. There is a limit to my pandering. I mean, of course, I want to make you happy as a woman, whoever that may be. I want to be happy, make you happy. I want to pander to you a little bit here and there, but I ain't gonna go to the point where, okay, the pandering needs to tone it down a bit, because then it's not coming off as genuine. It's not coming off as genuine. It's just coming off to wear it down, man. You just trying to pay for some pussy. That's what it is. You just paying. Just to keep her happy. And that type of talk about how a woman be a man. What that book that dude made, little bald head, Mr. Potato Head guy. Mr. Potato Head, he wrote a book about think like a man, act like a man, all this stupid crap, man. Come on, dude. Of course women gonna buy that book because they pandering to them. Yeah, I need to think like a man because these men ain't shit. Men ain't doing this and that. Yes, right. Tell it, Steve. So, yeah, that's that type of false light teaching. Kevin Simrel, I didn't follow too much of his stuff, but from what I've been told, Kevin Simrel was actually pretty balanced. He answered your questions. He basically, all the clips that was shared from Kevin Simrel was the ones that was controversial. You have to actually sit down and listen to what he had to say. But I didn't really get. I need to go back and listen to some of his stuff. That is a project, a homework assignment of mine. I need to sit down and watch some of his stuff. But the Yada Awakening guy, he's trying to be this savior of men, how to be a man. Don't be he trying to tell you, don't be a 50-50 guy, be a 100% guy. I'm like, niggas, I know people that pay everything. You be seeing people he does everything, and their wife still cheats on them. Their wife still sleeps behind their back. Their wife ain't doing what she says she's supposed to be doing. So you can miss a lot of people with that information. You can miss me with all that information. And that's not going to keep nobody faithful or prove that you're a real man. Well, both people need to be 100%. Now, that just keep it real. Both people need to be 100%. If I were to get yada awakening numbers, which I'm not, because I'm now going to be pushed by Facebook algorithms, because I'm not pushing that foolery type of talk, with like him. I'm not giving a false image like he is. A lot of these folks be giving you this rich life false image. They ain't rich them to themselves. But, it ain't about that money either. If he is, he is. I ain't tripping over that. It's just about the information. Folks put information out and they get the clout, and they're not actually doing it out of good content. But with someone who's doing it out of love, they're not going to get that type of and them. I can say viewership. I'm trying to say viewership, but I can say this though. I do this because I actually care. I just do it. I do it because I care. I do it because it's something that I'm into doing. I want to talk. I want to be a speaker. I want to be a presenter. I may not have the best wide English vocab of different words that I can pull from my head. I didn't read no dictionary book. Cat Williams, I like the way he talks. Not everyone can be a guy that can just pull out these big words from a book, or be a guy that can use articulating words that makes it sound so beautiful, like a masterful play. But you can at least put your thoughts together and give an honest opinion, a well-hearted honest opinion, and not chasing for the clouts and the views and giving people this false hope that go into the darkness and speak these words, and you can change this reality right now for yourself. And it's like, yeah, you can, but you're telling folks to go into the primal state and stay in the primal energy. And you got to be like, hey, the primal energy is a great thing, but just don't focus so much on being primal. And don't focus too much just on being this enlightened being, because you always can learn something new. So I'm gonna stop talking because I'm getting thirsty. I did not bring no water with me. Anyway, I got you, raw Triforce Energy. I'm not home yet. I'm still trying to drive from downtown, and I got caught in the traffic, so I'll be uploading this video. All right, y'all, take care.